What's up, guys? It's Juice Shake Reviews, and behind me is the one and only 2020 Jeep Gladiator. And not just any Gladiator, the Rubicon. And unfortunately, it's not the launch edition, but hey, it's all launch edition. It's just a package and some backing. It's all it is. Now, some small history about the Gladiator. I looked and I couldn't find how the Gladiator got its name, but I do know back in the 60s, 70s, back when Jeep was still with a AMC. If you don't know what that is, that stands for American Motor Corporation. They were a big, wonderful brand back in the day, but they went bankrupt not too long ago, and they're the reason why we have Jeep. They created Jeep. They developed the bed because, like, well, I need a truck, but also didn't go off-road, seriously off-road. That's kind of what the Jeep did. They kind of deal with that. Then they refreshed it. Then the Jeep truck, literally, it was called the Jeep truck for, like, I want to say the 70s. It was literally called that. Had a bed and everything was Jeep. Then back in the 80s, when Chrysler bought Jeep, they redesigned. They were brought back for just a few years, but they haven't come back since now. Now, all this is just a Jeep. If you don't know Gladiator, all this is just a Jeep with the truck bed. But that's insane. It's the coolest thing you've ever seen. Alright. So, let's see. I think that's about it. Let's go do walk around. I mean, look at this. Now, obviously, I'm starting from the back only because I want to be sure you guys got the good angle of what makes this thing mostly identified from the Gladiator. Because of the front, I'll show you in a second. It still looks different from the Jeep, but if you saw it oncoming and didn't see the back of it, you would think, oh, that's just a Jeep. They're harder to tell, but from the back, it's obviously, look, it's a Jeep. I'm going to show you guys the comparison between a Jeep and a Gladiator, how much different it does look in just a second, but let's go ahead and look around. I love this new bumper redesign. They had to do it because, well, you need to be easy to get in. Love the painted in. See if I can get this down. Not bad. Not as hard to live. It's not too bad. It's pretty nice. All right, let's lift this back up. Ooh, nice click. That's a nice click. Ooh, look at these little holders. You can tie stuff down. I like that. Fox suspension. Now these are specifically tuned for this vehicle. These are not tuned, not anything. It's specifically, you get this with the Rubicon. If you don't get the Rubicon, you don't get the beautiful Fox suspension. I love the Jeep wheels. These are huge. I mean, I know Jeeps have big tire, but look at the side of these things. And this is stock. That's a stock tire. Look how big it is. Love the styling. Love the Gladiator. Love the red trimming. Beautiful. Under the hood, as you can see, the front of it still kind of it still looks like a truck. It is a little bit wider than the regular. Than the Rubicon, but still it looks pretty much like a normal Jeep. See if I can lift this up. There we go. These Jeeps are always hard to lift. Sorry guys, but I love these little headlights. If you look inside, you can see Jeep Performance LED, and I absolutely love how it says that. Let me see if there's a hood latch I'm supposed to be lifting. I don't think it is. This is a Jeep. I don't think there is. I think that's the latch right there. I'm gonna be extra careful with it because, well, this is a pretty new vehicle and it's worth a lot of money. Come on. Okay, I can get it open. I apologize. But under the hood, it's a normal, the same engine that's in that. Just the thing that's slightly tuned for this car, big overpowered. But not too much different. Love the grille. Love the bumper. Love that design. I think it's literally the same bumper as on the Rubicon, maybe a little bit wider. Not exactly sure. Love these LED daytime running lights. All right, guys, let's get inside this beautiful thing. Now, from the inside, Manual seats. I do think you can get power seats on this thing. Not sure. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Now this is literally the same stuff, same infotainment and everything as the regular Rubicon. But what I like is sitting in this thing, you don't feel like you're in a regular Jeep. When you sit in a Jeep, you should feel up high and you feel like you're in a Jeep. This thing feels like a truck. Look at this. Look how wide it is. Long, and look at that. Look at that. And you can still take the top off, which is it's a Jeep thing. All right. Now I have gone over this infotainment screen on the Jeep Rubicon. If you haven't seen the video, be sure to link in the description below. But I'm gonna go through just a few things. There's only a slightly different, like your buttons are a little different. Nav. You know, it's your simple thing. Not much. You got language, you got backup camera. I believe you get a backup camera. Off-road pavement, we'll look at just a second. Let's go ahead and see if there's a backup camera. There's your backup camera. You know, simple thing. Alright, off-road pages. See if they changed anything. Oh my god, they changed it! Did you guys see that? They actually changed. Oh my god, they actually, you just see that's actually a Jeep Gladiator, not just a Jeep, it's actually a Gladiator. That's cool. Like that. Same, it's the same off-road pages. Oh look, it's actual, oh my god, it's actual Gladiator, and it's the same color, nice. Fairlawn, you got your windows here. Again, it's just the Jeep Rubicon stance. Interior just slightly worked to fit, well, you know, along the wider body and everything. All right, let's go through the infotainment. I believe, like I said before, I believe this is still your normal everyday Jeep infotainment. Yep. Oh, look at that, guys! Oh, that is cool. I do like the difference, even though it's a Jeep. I do like it's not just a Jeep. It has the Gladiator. It's all Gladiator, everything. They changed other screen, which I do like. You don't have to do that, but it's just a little feature I like. This big console space. I absolutely love how big it is. Very big, very nice, very versatile. You got a little thing you can click down, put all your stuff in. Pretty nice. Get USB, Apple CarPlay, all your crazy jazz. Turns up sign, that's about it. I love this Rubicon. I love the seats, nice leather seats. Your nice parking brake, use the standard. I don't think you can get the little automatic, which I like because, well, you don't really want that when it comes to this. I like the red and styling. Not much. Again, I've already done this. I do like this. I do like the steering wheel, like I said before. That's about it. Look around. And everything. We're going to get in the back and see how much leg room you get. Probably a bit more, mainly because this is a longer and wider vehicle, so you should have longer. That's weird. Look at that. That's weird. I don't know why they did that. Oh, piss off, machine. Let's see if I can get it. It's a little bit of a big step to get in this big beast. Alright guys, like I said before in a few other videos, I am 6'2", so if you have your kids or whatever, that they should be able to fit fine. I'm 6'2", and this isn't bad, but I don't really like, but it's not a lot of room. It feels like the Jeep. To me, I wish they made it a little longer just so I can maybe fix that door, that way you can get in easily, but again, I'm not a designer, I don't know how things work. But yeah, this is nice. It's not too bad leg room. I'm just 6'2", and I need lots of leg room. If you're average height, you could probably fit here just a-okay. But you know, that's about it. Alright, let's head over, show you guys the sticker on this thing. And then I'm gonna go over to the drive. I love this thing to death. It's a Jeep, that's a truck, and it's just so wonderful. Look at all the speed, everything, all the options you can get. base price of $43,000 and the total price of $61,000, which I really like. Obviously, you're gonna say, oh, that's expensive, I don't want to pay 60 grand. Well, guess what? If you mention my name, and only if, well, maybe not only, if you mention my name, you can probably get about $1,000 to $2,000 and make it $50,000 now, or $58,000. I can't say for sure, but they will. But if you say my name, it does help me out. It does help the handle, and you can probably get. You probably have to pay $61,000, $275. It all depends on the vehicle.
This is not auto start. Something's lit up here. I don't know what it means. We haven't done our training on these yet because we just got them.
That's all right.
They take us down to the airport and show us like 10 of them, and we get to train and walk around them, and they tell you all the differences and stuff.
Take me with you.
They don't allow you to do it. It costs us like $550 a person for the training. It's mandatory.
I got money. I can
they won't let anybody that's not a Chrysler employee come in.
All right.
Yeah, I couldn't take my kids or anything. It's just not a...
All right, guys. I'm in the new 2020 Gladiator Rubicon. This thing is cool.
It is. It's awesome.
It's funny. It doesn't feel... The way it looks, it doesn't look like a Jeep. You know what I mean?
Right.
It has Jeep styling, but it doesn't look like a Jeep. It feels like a truck.
Yeah, it does feel like a little truck. In tow 7,500 pounds with it.
Jeez.
So it is competitive with the other ones in the same market.
Can this thing tow more than F-150 and stuff like that?
No, it's going to tow comparable to a Colorado or a Ranger, or a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
A Ram 1500 is going to tow 9,500.
Oh wow.
But it's a lot bigger than this, so.
Nice. I like the look of it. This thing is so cool.
Yeah, it really is.
Especially when you're in the bed, and it's still a Jeep. That's what I like about it. It's a Jeep and it's a truck.
Right.
It's so cool about this thing. I like the color, but if I was gonna get this, I would probably get red or something more.
Right.
More easier to better color.
Right now you can get red, white, silver, or gray, and then later on, and black. Later on in the year, they're gonna have blue. They have a gator color that's like a gray.
Oh, that's nice.
Stingray will be available. They're gonna have an orange. So they'll have some other colors towards August.
Now, do you know what happened to the special edition ones that are coming out? Are you good?
We didn't order one for our particular dealership.
Oh wow.
You had to have a person that was sold on it. They had to be already a sold buyer, and they had to put down money for it and pre-order it. So there are some pre-ordered units that should be landing around here pretty soon, but we don't have one coming to this Hayes.
All right.
They had 4,100 that they built, and they're all accounted for. So everybody ordered it specifically for a customer.
That's nice. Now, how different is it? Is it just a badge?
It's got some different badging on it. It is a loaded Rubicon. It's going to be very similar to the equipment on this one, but it does have a badge that says that it's a launch edition, and it's numbered. So there's only 4,114 or something. So
that's the only difference. You don't get any isn't faster or... No.
As far as that stuff, no. There may be a couple of other little things.
So if you're trying to save money, if you really don't want to wait that long, is this pretty much a...
Well, you can't get the other ones anymore. You had to buy one when it first came out. It launched at midnight, and it was sold out by like 4 o'clock in the morning. So those are not available anymore. So other than that, this is what you'll be getting as a Rubicon. You may could get one that's not quite as loaded as this one, but you wouldn't be able to get that launch edition at all.
All right. And it's just a badge.
Well, there's a whole package.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's different. The coloring may be different on the inside. I don't remember all the specifics, but it is.
But you still...
every option you can get on a Rubicon, plus all the badging and stuff for the first day.
Okay. So if you get a Rubicon, it's almost as good. Like if you...
Oh, it's still going to be a Rubicon. It just won't be a launch edition.
Okay, so if you got this for say, and you want to be able to go off-road as capable...
It's all capable of the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. The launch edition is just a number and badging and different
okay. So people don't really care about that. They can get this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you guys gonna get more in, or do you know?
Yeah, we're gonna get tons of these in. But these are just the first 5 that we got in. We're Gladiators, and they'll start trickling in the next few weeks.
That's good. That's good.
These were picked for us from Chrysler. They just sent us 5 different ones.
That's not. I only see 2 though.
They're not here yet.
Ah.
We're waiting on a Sport. It should be here next week.
Oh, nice. Sorry.
That's okay.
I like this thing.
It's very nice.
It's the Jeep. It's a Jeep that you can daily drive. Of course, the Jeep you can daily drive, but this is more practical.
Right. Yeah, they're all daily drivers. You can do any of it, but this one you can use as a truck also.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. You can tow, you can put stuff in the bed. That's what I like about having a truck. and you can still go off-road. It's still a Jeep with a bed. It's like it's the cover combination of everything that you love about an off-roader.
Right.
The problem with the truck is it's good for off-roading, but it's not a Jeep. This is a Jeep and it's a truck, so it's like a combination of both worlds. Now, how much does this cost right now?
This one's about $62,000.
And that's about the same price as a Jeep Rubicon itself.
No.
Oh wow.
A Jeep Rubicon out there is probably going to be under 60, 55, maybe 56. This one has every option you can have, plus it's the Gladiator package. I'm just going to park you right here.
Hope you guys enjoyed this review of the beautiful new 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. I absolutely adore this Jeep. What I love best about it, it's a Jeep with a truck bed. It's the best of both worlds. You get the practicality of having a truck, being able to tow as much as you can, go anywhere, but it's also a Jeep, and you have the off-roadness of a Jeep. It's just the best of both worlds. Obviously, it's no F-150, but still, it's amazing what that thing can do. You got bed, plenty of space, and you have all the infotainment as a Jeep. It's still a Jeep. It's got all that suspension still as a Jeep. It's absolutely amazing. Is it worth the $62,000 that it takes to buy one? Absolutely. I highly recommend getting the Rubicon one. But if you don't want to get the Sport, get the Sahara, whichever one you fancy. But if you really want to go off-road, and I'm serious, if you want to, this is going to be an everyday driver, you're going to go off-road everywhere, use it heavily, get the Rubicon. You trust me. You won't regret it. Trust me. And if you do regret it, well, I'm sorry. But besides that, this has been a fantastic review. Thank you so much to Haye of Tracy Bryan of Haye's Automotive. She has been a great help to the channel. She's helped us get a lot of reviews. Be sure to go check her out, especially if you want to buy this one. This sucker is sitting right on the lot, just waiting for someone to buy it. So if you're either thinking about getting one, go up there and buy one. You can even order one. She'll do that for you too. She's an amazing dealer, and she can probably get you % off. That's right. This dealer could probably get you % off on a Gladiator, a brand new one. You don't have to pay $62,000. You don't have to pay $62,000. You can pay $60,000 or $59,000, whichever one you can get down. But besides that, this has been Just Check Reviews. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We finally hit 100 subscribers, which that means I have my custom URL for the channel. No longer does it say youtube.com/some random jumble that YouTube made up, and now it says youtube.com/JustJakeReviews. That's my channel now. And so, besides that, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe for more. I do a lot of fun stuff. I'm doing a review Saturday, which is going to be the 100 subscriber special. This is not that. I'm just letting you guys know that we had a subscriber, and I wanted to thank you. And besides that, I think that's it. I'm out. See you guys.